What's up, guys? Back with another one. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's going on, guys? How you living out there?
Lost in Vegas coming back at you, another unbiased real reaction.
Yeah, shout out to our free niggas, of course.
Yeah, man.
Back to UK, baby. Let's go. You guys said Cadet was the truth. You were like, man, you guys are doing Abilino and Artistry too. Y'all need to expand out to more UK artists, and that's what we're gonna do. So we looked in the comments and we saw Cadet in here. Closure came up a decent amount of times. A few other songs, but Closure seemed to come up more often across all of our platforms than others. So let's give him a shot. UK artist, Cadet, Closure.
Yeah, man.
It's so true still.
Alright, look, so a big part of my life has been shit. I know I can't lie about that. See, word, I was still in love when I wrote Slut. Just words, them scars weren't closed up. But since it gave me exposure, it's only right I tell you my closure. Slut.
Wait a minute, ever since I wrote Slut? He said, so a big part of my life has been chicks. And no, I can't lie about that. And if I keep it real, I never thought again I have to write about that.
Yeah.
See, word, I still was in love when I wrote Slut. What? He's got a song called Slut?
Yeah. And he was still in love.
He was still in love?
Which is why he called her a slut.
Was he in love with Slut? That's why? Alright.
Because he was frustrated.
I guess so. Give us some feedback on that. Because he even says it here in the next line that we stopped on. He's like, slut. So I guess he's going to give the explanation. Alright, let's keep it going.
See, word, I was still in love when I wrote Slut. Just words, them scars weren't closed up. But since it gave me exposure, it's only right I tell you my closure. Slut. Man, I was so rude to the page. So rude to the extent.
I like that though. He said those scars weren't closed up. But since he gave me exposure, it's only right that I give you my closure. Hence the title of the song, Closure. He's giving me closure to the song Slut that he wrote. Looks like. Okay, let's keep it going.
Man, I was so rude to the page. So rude to the extent that when I even use real names, she texts me once on a match. She treats me like a German. The girl that done the monkey bar thing, well, she's just doing her, man. Listen. Not the same one that my last freestyle was about, but love from west to the south.
Yo, he was wildin', man.
He used real names. I don't use no real name.
He's like, I use real names and shit. He said, yeah, you were real. And damn, dog. He said, I use real names. Sharice is a slut. Let's keep it going.
Cause I've been thinking about this girl like every day, in every way. So yeah, of course we speak in numbers exchange, and now I'm happy as fuck. Because now I'm back with the love of my life, doing all kind of shit, like kissing on no 4 Hills till 2 o'clock at night. That's when I told her, wait though, if we're doing this then...
So he got back with the girl he said was a slut in the song?
No, because he's saying the love of my life, so I mean...
So
he said he was still in love with old girl, so I'm assuming that's got to be...
So she was the love of his life and he got back with her, so he realized that he was hurt, I guess. Maybe she cheated on him, slut, obviously. And he gets back with her, realizes that he still loves her, yada yada yada.
And now he's loving my... Isn't it funny when you talk out of turn, when you're upset and you're emotional and you call people names like slut and then you get back with that person?
Yeah.
It's like...
Nowadays, people shit on them on social media as well.
Yeah, you can't retract those statements, man. It's super important that I think people hold their composure even though that they're hurt. You know? That's important, man. Because it speaks to your character. Dude. You're calling her a slut and then you get back when she's the love of your life. So you're in love with sluts? Is that what you're saying?
Emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is something that needs to be taught in schools, man. You need to be emotionally intelligent, man. Control your emotions.
And that's when I started talking. When I told her all of the girls that I beat, all the problems with me, the one night stands and the girls that I met on IG. But it was her turn. She said, there ain't a dream I can sell you. I'm really, my life's been boring, and there ain't nothing to tell you. And man, I believed her. Maybe I was naive.
So, the way it's going, when he said, man, I really believed her. Obviously, it didn't work out the way he thought it was going to work out, you know what I'm saying?
So she's a slut again.
Yes, he's back to slutting, I guess, apparently is what he's insinuating there. Yeah, because he said, and really my life's been boring, and there ain't nothing to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I'm nothing but gym, you know? Just going to the gym, you know? Going to the library, I got nothing to tell you. Yeah, right. Let's see how this story unfolds. Let's keep it going.
But then I got distant though, because I got that iffy vibe like. I be catching her up to them silly lies like, if you're my woman, then why I gotta catch you up? And this is when I turn into a fuckboy, man, I can't lie, man, I just went with it. Even though I still love them, man. Something to this simple, man.
He said, so what he's saying here is, he said, but then he started getting distant because he got that iffy vibe. Like I'll be catching her out, telling silly lies. Like, if you're my woman, then why I gotta catch you out?
Right.
Well, I gotta catch you outside, I guess, you know.
Exactly.
She said she was gonna be somewhere, and you know, she didn't tell him, I guess, that she was gonna be in the location. He caught her out, you know, or catching her in lies, either way. And he said, that's dumb shit. Mm-hmm. And he said that's when I turned into a fuck boy.
I can't lie. Yeah.
So as a result of her deception, then he got, you know, instead of just breaking up with her and saying, you know what, it's just not working, he was just like, nah, I'm gonna turn into a fuckboy. All right, let's keep it going.
Yeah, man.
That's when I got that phone call though. And you know how it goes, like Blaine, there's something you should know. I just took a pregnancy test and look man, it came back positive. And my number can't have an abortion. Looks like we just gotta get on with it. And asked her again, are you sure you wanna have it? And she said, the doctors told her before.
Isn't that like the go-to for every guy? Is in a situation where he knew he shouldn't have gotten the girl pregnant. You sure you wanna have that?
So what you gonna do?
What you gonna do? That seems like that's just the go-to. Okay, I'm sorry. But what he's saying here is the girl that was a slut that he got back with, I guess she told him that she was pregnant. And he was just like, he started panicking. He was like, are you sure you're going to have it? So that's what we were referring to, guys, because I know you guys can't see the lyrics. But you can always go to Google the lyrics of Cadet Closure, and the lyrics will come up. You guys can follow along. But interesting nonetheless.
See, when a baby ain't planned, there's some stages you go through as a man. The first stage is, no, she ain't having a shoot, I gotta talk to her harder. The second stage is, look man, I got a man up because I want to be a father.
So this is an interesting story. I don't know if he's necessarily delivering this in a sort of clever, artistic way, but I respect the fact that he's willing to be open about his circumstances. You know what I mean? Assuming that this is a true story.
Yeah.
We get to the hospital, take her blood, holding her hand, waiting to be seen, and then some young white lady steps in. She clears her throat, she looks up slow and says you're no longer pregnant, and
man is really divulging all the information of what happened between him and this young lady.
Yeah.
So just so you guys know who are following along, she basically she had a miscarriage.
Mm-hmm.
The girl that he's in love with and is having issues with or whatever the case may be. So, all right. Digging deep.
Cause I got this feeling, saying that I can't trust her. And look man, I can't get rid of it. Man, I gotta talk to her. I'ma see her next week, and that's when I'll talk to her. I picked her up so I can drop her at airport. I said I'm tired so she can drive. And I'm just there in the passenger seat, and I'm looking at her square in the eyes, and I say, what I'm about to say, man, I ain't trying to cuss you. And look, I don't know what it is, but I got a feeling so deep in my ribs. Months ago, you was gonna have a kid, and now I feel that the solution is to let me have a look in your phone. It might sound dumb and it might sound young, but let me have a look in your phone. Don't get it twisted, I'm grown, but let me have a look in your phone.
See, there's a lot of filler in here as well.
Yeah, it's redundant too.
It's a lot of filler and there's redundancy in here. And I'm not to be too critical, guys, we just got to keep it real. And there's a lot of parts that are just unnecessary. It could have been, to me, it seems like this could have been condensed. There's a lot of language that I just feel like is just unnecessary here. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see your phone.
Yeah, let me look in your phone. It might sound dumb, I might sound young, but let me have a look in your phone. Like, to me, that's just, you don't need to say that twice. Right. Don't get it twisted, I'm grown, but let me have a look in your phone. Like, that's the third time he said that.
Yeah.
And I get it, he's giving you the real conversation. Like, I had to ask her ass 3 times.
Yeah, I get it.
But it's, when it comes to the poetry in it, it's very redundant. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We gotta be honest, guys. But, you know, I mean, I'm still captivated with the story because I'm just, it's a story. I want to see how this ends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I want to see what's gonna happen.
But let's keep it going.
And then she said no when I said what? I swear you want me to take you serious. And word, that's what I'm trying to do. So you gotta respect how I'm trying to move. I get a phone call a few days later. She's like, hi. I'm like, what up? She's like, now you can look for my phone. I'm like, shut up.
UK, man, you know we love you, right? We love y'all, UK. This is rough, guys.
Yeah, this is a rough listen.
This is rough, man. You know what I'm saying? I think you guys respect the sort of vulnerability of this. You know what I mean? And the realness of this. He's being honest. He's being vulnerable. He's letting you into his life. You know, these are all pluses. But in terms of rapping and artistry, you know, this is very sort of redundant, basic, you know, entry-level type of writing. You know what I mean? And there's just a lot of, like, filler in this that's just unnecessary. Just does not need to be in there. He's giving you too much of a conversational format without really.
I said this. She said this.
Right. I said, let me have a look at your phone. She said, absolutely not. I said, well, why not? I said, dude, that's not.
Yeah.
You know, there isn't. That's not necessarily creative. That's just, you're literally just reciting the conversation you had.
Right.
Come on, guys. Cadet could have an amazing song, other amazing songs, but this particular one, we are not feeling this one, guys. All right, let's finish it up.
She was chatting to a couple man, and there was this guy from work, and when she was having this kid, she showed up to my crib car. She weren't sure, like, if it was yours or his. And after the miscarriage, shit got crazy. She looked back at miscarriage, what? I said, yeah, she miscarried my baby. She said, wait there, Blaine, are you sure? I said, I saw her on the floor. She said, on my daughter's life I'm talking. By the middle of February, I took her to get an abortion. See, gal, I fuck like that. So the miscarriage and her being on the floor was all staged. You gotta go with your gut, but you ain't gotta take my advice, cause I'm just Cadet, aka the slut, you feel me?
Okay. Yeah, okay, shout out to Cadet, man. That was very vulnerable, very descriptive.
Yeah.
I thought it was real. I thought it was all those things. These are all pluses. So those are my likes, right? I love the vulnerability of it. He's being honest, divulging such a personal story between him and his girl that he wrote a song about. So I love the fact that he was vulnerable and real with this. But the way that this was delivered as a rap, as poetry, had a lot to be desired. I think that this just wasn't delivered in a creative, poetic manner. It was sort of kind of, again, it was just like a monologue type of situation.
I agree with you.
There was a lot of filler in this that I felt like just was unnecessary. This song should have really been like, you know what I mean, 4 minutes. And even the flow on this was rough too, guys. I didn't think the flow was really smooth at all. It was a rough listen, to be honest with you, man. And I'm hoping that maybe Cadet has some other things that we could check out. You know, we'll give him another shot. Give us some other songs, man. I don't know if this was just intentional, like Ryan said. This may have intentionally just been more of a venting session for him.
That's what I think.
You know,
that's what I think.
But my thing is, you should don't, if it's a venting session, don't make it a song. You know what I mean? Put it in like an intro to a song. Like just sum it up in a quick format, entering into a song format. Because this is to me it didn't feel like a song. Mm-mm. You know, so just make it like an intro or something like that. Man, let me give you the backstory or break the story up in interludes throughout the album. And then make an actual poetic song, being creative and delivering it in a way that shows artistry as well. You know what I'm saying? So I just thought this lacked a lot. I don't know when this song was made. Maybe he's got some new stuff that's different, or if this is old. Looks like, yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, not for me, man. Not for me on this one. On this one.
I just think he was venting, man. And I just think that there's a lot of work that needs to be done on this song. And I think he was so hurt that he didn't give a fuck about it. I just think he really wanted to just give you what's going on in his mind and recreate that in a way that people would listen to it. Yeah. Because people don't, read books and things like that. To me, this would have been a good story and on a paperback, but no one buys that shit anymore. Yeah. I think that's really what this was, and he
wanted to give you perspective. He wanted he wanted you to understand why he made the song called Slut. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it was more about him this is me explaining why I made this song, but this isn't necessarily in what I would consider an artistic song format. This was just, I'm just explaining to everybody just to be honorable why I made this song that may have been looked at as maybe a shallow song. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But it's, in terms of artistry, this had a lot to be desired. Shout out to Cadet. Shout out to our UK fans. Give us some more Cadet songs. Give us some other UK artists to check out. That's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Las Vegas, George Ryan. We out.